Yo, what's up, you guys? I'm Isaac Cherry with Sports and Entertainment Talk with Isaac and crew. And today we're going to be talking sports. But I'm be doing it by myself, you know. So first we're going to start off with the NBA. You know, I gotta talk about my Mavs first. You know, Dallas Mavs. MFFL. Mavs fan for life. But I just gotta say this. The Mavs don't find something out, man. They may be out the playoffs. They're sitting on an 8th seed at 500 split, 34-34. They can go up once if they win this game and the Rockets lose their next game. They're facing a 7th seed. But even in the 7th seed, they gotta face the Spurs, who is a 2 seed in the playoffs. I don't see them beating the Spurs in a 7-game series. I mean, it may be a close game, but think about it. The Mavs top scorer, Dirk Nowitzki, 18.7 points per game. Coming in at second, Deron Williams, 13.8. Coming in at third, Chandler Parsons, 13.7. I don't see them being able to get enough shots off and points as it is, just on a daily basis. I mean, they're a good offensive team, but their defense is really going to come back and hunt them. Because their defense, they don't have a sound middle. You know, Dirk's getting up in age. Zaza Pachulia, he's been acting kind of funny lately. Wesley Matthews, he's lost a step or two ever since his torn ACL. And I don't see them winning. So either way it go, they could get the 8th seed but face the Warriors. I mean, of course they beat them once this season, but Curry was out. Now, I'm not a big Curry fan, but I'm just saying, if they have Curry, they're going to lose, you know. But anyway, you know, I just want to talk about free agency. Because one person that a lot of you have been talking about who will be a free agency this offseason, Kevin Durant. Durantula. And I think I could see him, he's a 9-year vet, and I could see him signing a 1-year contract worth about $20 million with the Thunder. And then seeing his options, because after next season, the amount of money he can get will be blasphemous. Let alone knowing how much the cap is rising. Oh yeah, he's gonna get some money. And then that offseason, Russell Westbrook would be a free agent. But if they were smart, they're locking up KD. Because if they don't, one team that a lot of people are sleeping on, the Celtics. They have a young, nice, promising core. You know, Marcus Smart, one of the best two-way players in the league, Jay Crowder. You know, they got Isaiah Thomas, All-Star, and just various other players there that can just really, and then they're gonna be playing in a weaker conference, the East. I mean, compare the West to the East. You gotta think about it. The West, Warriors, Spurs, Thunder, Clippers, Rockets sometimes, the Jazz, who are an up and coming team. Compared to the East, Cavs, Raptors. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Short list, I know. Now y'all tell me this. Who do y'all see him signing with?
Tin can is operating. Because the board that whatever you click on, it's gonna say 17 can.
Okay.
And then he's gonna repeat 17 can. And 17 can is the simple solution. So this brings us to this solution.
Okay, cool.
Today.
Why is that late today? Nah, push the record, but don't let you know why I'm late.
It is recording.
Alright, so I'm late because maybe a month ago, our rehearsals were just like around the corner from my house. Now it's like 45 minutes away, especially with me driving because I drive like an old woman. And then I have like, I got off of work at like 5 or 6 today. And the rehearsal's at 7, so I have to go home, take a shower, get dressed, do my makeup, and everything. Because I thought we were going to be on camera today. So that's why I'm late. And then I drive like an old woman, and then like sometimes I don't even know where this is, and then I have to get something to eat too. So if it wasn't so far away, I'll be on time, kind of, maybe.
D do, C do, E ooh.
I heard somebody doing that at a random.
I'm Sassy Amy.
So, Sassy, why was you tripping when you got out the car today?
Cause I was sleepy, I was tired, and I don't have time for this, okay? I'm Sassy, and I need my beauty sleep. So, I was sleepy, and I'm kind of awake now, so I'm Sassy. Don't mess with me when I'm sleeping. Grr, 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 grr.
I hope y'all have a good time, man. When y'all go out there, y'all represent. I'm gonna get you halfway now. The rest is up to you. But still, y'all know I support y'all always.
The former Cowboy. No flags. Touchdown. 100 yards.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dwayne Harris. Thank you, Dwayne Harris.
Thank you, Dwayne Harris, for sponsoring STI740.
Alright, so first we want to start off with free agency. You know, just starting off, I just want to talk about the Giants. They went out and threw $100 million on defense in the first week of free agency. That is where you mess up. Now my Cowboys, I ain't gonna lie, they haven't signed nobody that really intrigued me. There's a couple people left out there on the market, you know, Leon Hall, George Ayoka, who I think can help them, but I don't see them signing them. Why not? I don't know. It's Jerry Jones' decision, not mine. You feel me? I'll sign them. You know, Pro Bowlers. Now, the Giants, they went out and signed Oliver Vernon, 25 years old. In 4 years, the last 4 years, he's had 29 sacks. Last season, he had 7.5. Funny thing is, by the end of 2018 season, that dude would have made $54 million. Upwards of $50 million. And a 25-year-old who really isn't proven to me, you ask me, that's a bad contract. That's not even enough sacks to lead the Cowboys last season. Jason Pierre-Paul in the same time of the last 4 years, he's had 22 sacks. But you also got to think about it. Last year was an off year, you know, messed up his hand in a firework incident. Then they go out, then they sign Janoris Jenkins, a young corner. I mean, he's good, don't get me wrong. But he tends to bite on the big plays instead of staying with his man. If he sees a ball that he thinks he can pick off, he's going to go for it. That has also led to him giving up some of the most outrageous touchdowns in the NFL. Think about this. Oh yeah. They spent so much on their defense because they were ranked in the lower half of rush and pass yards. What they really need to work on, that offense. They're going to lose Ruben Randall. You need to find a receiver who can go the opposite of Odell Beckham. Say they get Laquan Treadwell or Josh Dawson, the receiver out of TCU. I really think that would be a very good tandem. You know, one of the Julio Jones and Brody White, or Dez Bryant and Miles Austin type of raw receiver duos. You know? But, hey, that ain't my team, though. That ain't my team. Now, as far as I can say, you don't sign free agents on the first day of free agency. That's when all the outrageous contracts are given. You have to sign a good player like a great player. You have to sign a great player like a Hall of Fame player. I mean, Oliver Vernon would have made more money during his contract than J.J. Watt. And we all know he's not nowhere near as good as J.J. Watt. Am I wrong? No, I'm not. Thank you very much. Cut it.
With desire to be successful, having faith in yourself, and taking action in your goals, anything is possible.
Behind us is this beautiful $1.7 million house. Oh yeah, I said it. $1.7 million house. Don't just dream, dream big.
And then dream even bigger than that. But you have to start dreaming, thinking positively, and you have to start now.
When we started Isaac and Crew, which is our own sports and education talk show, we figured we needed education and guidance on how to become successful entrepreneurs and become willing to do the work.
So we decided to join an organization with a solution that could give us the tools and resources we need to achieve success.
All we needed was an education and an opportunity. And for that reason, we chose Target Evolution. Come on in and we'll introduce you to more of the crew and tell you all about how to get started.
Today, we want to encourage you guys to be your own boss and be an entrepreneur like us.
Becoming an entrepreneur gives you options in life. It allows you to take your future into your own hands and be in the driver's seat of your own destiny.
Of course, it's lots of hard work, and I do mean lots, but it's all worth it. And it all starts in your mind. If you can dream it, then you can achieve it.
So you guys, great ideas like this house all start in the mind. This house had a freaking blueprint before it was built into the masterpiece we're standing in today.
It all started in the mind, then was designed on paper, way before construction started and money was involved.
What's up, dudes? How you doing? Like we were talking. Good job. So, so, what questions should someone ask themselves, while they're making their blueprint for their business? Also known as the business plan.
Well, I will ask myself a few questions like, what problem do I want to solve? How can I make a difference? Is it a product I want to design? Or is it a service I want to provide?
I would ask myself, what could I do better than most people? And how could I give back and be of service to society?
Those are great questions. There are plenty of ways to answer. But now I want to know what answers you guys that are watching have. Once you answer those questions, we'll see you in the next video.
Started yesterday.
That's dumb. You said dos is two. You said two in English, then dos, which is two. And you said unos. And it's uno, because one.
It's recording.
But anyway, let's get into the NBA. First I want to talk a little this draft stock for the NBA. A lot of teams have the Philadelphia 76ers with the first pick. So do I. The Lakers, they have their pick has to be a number 3 at least for them to keep it, or else it gets sent in a trade. Oh man. If I'm Philadelphia, of course Ben Simmons is a good player, but I'm not taking Ben Simmons. Wanna know why? I'll tell you why. This is why. It'd be too crowded. You have Joel Embiid, Jaleel Okafor, Nerlens Noel, and Ben Simmons. That is 4 players right there. All who need to play on the block. power forwards and centers. You know, Ben Simmons, he can play a little bit of small forward. I ain't gonna lie, he can. But he can't play it consistently enough. Like my dude, Brandon Ingram, who set the record. No, who tied second in Duke history for most points in the NCAA tournament debut at 20 points. Jaleel Okafor had the most at 21. And Austin Rivers had third most at 19. But if you're asking me, I'm not. If I'm the 76ers, I'm not taking Ben Simmons. He's a great player, but it's just too crowded. If they do, then of course someone's going to get traded. If you ask me, it's going to be Joel Embiid. Because Joel Embiid has been on the court to prove himself. Yeah, they've seen a lot in practice. But if we seen that you haven't even played your first regular season game in 2 years after you've been drafted, 2 whole seasons, man, you gotta go. I mean, you can have your rookie season on another team that need a big, upcoming center, Mavericks, we can do this. And speaking of the Mavericks, I just want to say, get rid of the small ball lineup. Y'all gave up 18 rebounds to Kevin Love. I've seen footage of Kevin Love just reaching over all y'all, just getting it. You got Dirk at center, Parsons at the 4. Can't do that no more. Kill it. Okay? It's too many flaws. Should have had David Lee in there. Grabbed some rebounds. He had 20 points on the night. They still lost though. 99-98. And to the Cavs. And the Cavs, speaking of the Cavs, they've had their own problems. Kyrie putting up upwards of 20 shots and only having 1 assist? For real? Some of the Cavs ain't liking it. But you ask me, I ain't tripping. I mean, who else would have been able to take over that night and lead them to a win over the Mavericks? Kevin Love can't do it. Matt Daly can't do it. J.R. Smith can't do it. What? Who else? Thank you. No one else. I mean, Kevin Love may be able to do it, but he ain't putting up 20 shots. He can't even handle the ball like that. So, that's that. When they double team,
y'all? I am Isaac Cherry of STI740.
Curry had to come from the other side of the court to double team Westbrook because he's not guarding him. Curry runs away from the good matchups that all MVPs have. They need to have. But he's all flashy on offense. I mean, he's a great 3-point shooter. He's not Curry. He's gonna be good, but he's not gonna be great. The greats are good at offense and defense. Kobe, LeBron, Jordan. Jordan played and just totally different. I mean, how do I say this? How to put this, man? Jordan guarded the opposing team's best player. Sure, he got broke down a couple times, Who hasn't? Curry got broke down when he tried to guard Damian Lillard, but you don't see that all over the internet. Curry made somebody foul, it's all over the internet for the next 7 days. The same thing happened with LeBron. They're gonna be all over LeBron. They're gonna be all over Curry for a couple of years. Somebody gonna come along. They're gonna take Curry's spot. They're gonna do the same thing. That's a no-no. Shut that down right now. But anyway, it's a weird season. Curry gonna win MVP. He's not even the best player. He's the best offensive player. Kawhi got best player because I'm saying this right now. Curry's mediocre at defense. As you can see, when they're playing all-star point guard, Klay Thompson guards the point guard. Curry plays off ball. When they're playing the Thunder, same thing. Curry had it like that. LeBron had his for a couple years, 5-6 years. Kobe had his, then LeBron took, then KD took LeBron's spot for 1 year, then Curry took KD's spot. Now I'm just trying to find out who's gonna come after Curry. But one thing that I know, Curry not that cold to me. He's just a good offensive player. Now, you're overrated. Sure, you lead Phil. Okay, disregard that. Sure, you lead the NBA in points per game at 30 points. Sure, you're not shooting the best threes, but that makes sense because you're putting up about 13 threes a game and you're making quite a bit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But you're not that cold to me. Westbrook plays better defense. Not as not as good offensively. I mean, you guys can both take over a game, but Westbrook just is different. So do you, respectfully. KD plays defense. Westbrook got the ball. He comes down court. Curry calling for a switch. He not even past half court yet. Curry still calling for a switch. So Klay Thompson can guard him. So it's Klay Thompson giving up all these points, but I can't blame him. When they played the Suns, Brandon Knight at the 1. Klay Thompson is guarding Brandon Knight when Curry is guarding Devin Booker, a rookie. For real, Curry, you're mediocre, dude. You're below average. Average at best. You're not good at defense to me. You're not. Anybody can beat you on defense. Even during that game when they went to OT with the Thunder, you could see as KD guards LeBron. You can't even guard Westbrook. When you try to guard Damian Lillard, it looked like he literally broke your ankles. Not that coach me, dude. Nah. Stop it.
Welcome back to Family Team Feud. We have to have a tiebreaker to see who's going to make it to the fast money round. The question on the board is, what youth event does?
Oh, I got it. Male mentoring camp for young men.
Male mentoring camp for young men. And that is correct. to Family Feud. This is the Fast Money Round. Now to avoid, if you and your partner get the top 5 answers on the first try, both teams will win. Are you ready?
I'm always ready.
Okay, 20 seconds on the clock. We ask all the people that watch Miss Universe pageant these questions. Who is your favorite celebrity? Steve Harvey. What is your favorite award show?
Neighborhood Award.
What is the best season of the year?
Summer.
I explained this before earlier. If you get the top 2 answers, both teams will win a trip to the Hoodie Award. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Let's get an extra 5 seconds on the clock. Now the first question. What is the hottest month of the year?
July.
Okay. Name one of the hottest cities in America.
Las Vegas.
That is the top 5 answers.
Guys, could you please go to our GoFundMe page and please support us and help us to go to the Neighborhood Awards.
Change the media, change the mind. Woo! That's right.
No more dependence on the government. We are depending on the people who believes that now is the time to reach our youths and give them a safe place to educate present and future hosts, directors, producers, writers, video techs, editors, news entertainment, and sports reporters, as well as news anchors who would otherwise never have the opportunity to develop due to the enormous cost of education. Do you understand what we are saying? It's free and it's because of your sponsorship. This also gives urban teens who normally wouldn't have the opportunity to be taught by the best motivators, life coaches, instructors, and educators who truly care. Currently, we are the first program consisting of only youth that co-produce, direct, host, film, and co-edits their own footage. With your help, there is no reason why we can't take these kids with idle time off the streets and give them a voice. A network that caters to youths to express themselves, sending them to different cities for interviews, hosting red carpet events, and creating their own form of media.
Hello, I'm Isaac Cherry, and I'm an OCC pal. You want to become an OCC pal? Hello, I'm Isaac Cherry, and I'm an OCC pal. You want to become an OCC pal? Go to www.occpal.com. Do it. It's fun.